let's first, I guess, talk about this movie here. I mean, how does it feel being back in Providence Place Mall after, 20 years?
Oh my gosh. I would say it's a good moment of closure.
Yeah.
I haven't stepped foot in this mall for well 17, 18 years or so. So it's remarkable. The mall's under sort of new ownership, and they have been so gracious bringing this film into their building and sort of allowing me to come back and sort of build things and put art inside the building. And I think it's going to be really great for people in Providence to finally have a chance to get any insight into like what happened. They know the story, but this tells the story.
You think it does a great job in doing just that?
I do. Jeremy Workman, who directed the movie, is a specialist at making movies about artists and sort of making them accessible, or trying to give the information people need to understand why would they do these things.
So walk me through what happened. Back in what?
Yeah, 2000. Right. So we have in the late 90s, early 2000s. This mall appeared, and shortly after, developers sort of started looking at all the neighborhoods behind here, most of the Mill District. That's where I live. That's where a lot of artists live. There's hundreds of artists living and working in these mill buildings, and the developers viewed them as those mill buildings as raw space to make new things, like strip malls and so forth. Ultimately, despite our objections, the building we were living in got knocked down. We lost a home, and sort of maybe it's not a one-to-one, but we started looking to the mall as something that we should understand more, and ultimately as we explored it, we found spaces that could be developed. So we lost a home and built a condo, and we had a condominium in here for 4 years.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And the mall itself, has it changed much since you've been?
Oh, since I've come back, there's a lot of stores have shuffled around.
Yeah.
Just very disorienting.
Yeah.
It's remarkable to have only known the mall through the news.
Yeah.
For close to 2 decades, and watching its trajectory and trying to parse your feelings about it, because you need this building to succeed. The mall has to do well for Providence's sake. So my understanding, it's in a new chapter right now, and I'm hoping that there's going to be some good vibes around this movie, and I hope people will come see it and come see the mall, and we're hoping for a future for this building that's going to be really good for Providence.
We're not sitting on the original couch, are we?
It's not the original couch. The original couch, unfortunately, was removed by the previous owner.
Okay, but we've got the PlayStation here.
So
Is this
we've got
you did?
Basic setup.
Yeah.
We've got the standards for social activity. So
you guys, I mean, you still keep in contact with your 7 other friends and artists, right?
Yeah.
Are they all local as well, or?
4 of us stayed in Providence. We're also working artists and educators, and 3 of them made their way to New York City to also have their full art lives and continue to teach.
So cool.
Yeah.
March 21st is
March
going
21st.
to be a big day.
That's the big day.
For somebody who, might want to come see this movie, what's your message to them? What do you want them to know before they come?
Oh, man. Just be prepared to go on an art journey. Because the movie not only talks about the secret mall apartment, but all the other artwork those artists were doing at that time. So it's for some people, will be the first time they're exposed to all those different types of art. And just be strapped in for that.
So after March 21st, and
Yes.
after all
Yes.
of this kind of dies down, are you going to be able to come back to the mall?
I hope so. We spent the last week sort of getting to know each other again, and it's been a lot of fun. And we'll find out after the movie has its run here whether they'll let me come here regularly.
It was your home for what, 4 years?
Yeah,
So
it's nice. It is nice to be back.
last question.
Yes.
And then you can steal. I know getting into that secret apartment wasn't easy.
No.
Yeah. Can you kind of like, if you can explain it a little bit, how to get into that spot like today in 2025?
Man, this building is gigantic, and inevitably, if you build a building of this size on an oddly shaped plot of land, you're going to end up with a lot of architectural anomalies. And that's pretty much all I can say. Is it wasn't designed for human traffic, but we were able to squeeze ourselves in there.
And that you did.
That we did.
I know you were able to see it kind of in 2025 as well.
Mm-hmm.
Does it look a lot different?
No, it looks pretty much the same. There's the nice little evidences of the fact that we had a life there, and it was a real pleasure to sort of to visit that space with the current ownership. Yeah. And it was sort of a, dare I say, like a confessional of sorts. They were deeply curious, and you know, shout out to the administration here and the maintenance and the security. They were good partners in experiencing that space again.
You feel more welcomed.
I feel more welcome.
What was the little evidences
Yeah.
you saw?
Literally little pieces of our lamps, little pieces of the walls that we built, the door. Like it's we're very it's go back to the idea of closure. It's an interesting moment of closure to see it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm super excited to see it.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say
Nope,
before?
that's it.
Cool.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Appreciate it. Yep.